I need to clarify before this video begins, I'm not a vegan. I wouldn't even say that I'm a vegan sympathizer. I don't really sympathize with their cause all that much. However, I do find it at times hard to reconcile with my voracious appetite for meat and my love for animals, right? And your average vegan out there, might have an issue with that. And you might think, well, some of you at least, might think that your average vegan would go absolutely batshit and crazy insane and call me a murderer and say that I'm the worst person on the face of this planet and I need to die because that would make the world a better place. And I don't see it that way. I think sometimes people find it hard to believe that there are vegans out there that actually exist. That don't fly off the hinges when you eat meat or any animal product, or when you say that you eat meat or any food that comes from animals. And, that are very calm, peaceful people. And, that are extreme. I think people find it kind of hard to believe that those kinds of vegans actually exist. And I do know those kinds of vegans exist because I know vegans like that. Every vegan I know has been like that. And I actually find it kind of infuriating, I'll put it that way, when I see some of the things people say and do to vegans. Especially vegans who have no beef with people who eat animal products. No pun intended. They have their opinions, like people who eat from animals. They have their opinions, they have their reasons, they have their substantiation for what they believe. And they'll leave it at that. I was on Facebook not too long ago, just looking for pictures for my most recent stupid Facebook pictures video. And I saw a video pop up, and it really was kind of a gut-wrenching video of these vegans going into supermarkets and taking, these turkey and chicken and what have you out of the refrigerators, putting them on the ground, and having a funeral for them, right? This video to me was completely objectionable and reprehensible, is what I would say, and in some ways even kind of grotesque. And I looked in the comment section, and there were people who eat from animals, anti-vegan, anti-vegetarian, people who were posting pictures of dead animals, especially animals they just killed, deer, turkey, even fish for those who fish, posting pictures of fish with hooks in their mouths, and even a picture of a 3 or 4-year-old girl holding the antlers of a dead deer, and posting some pretty mean comments, the typical anti-vegan fairy, like, for every animal you don't eat, I'm gonna eat this animal. Oh, look at this animal I just killed. My belly's gonna be filled with venison or beef or any kind of poultry, whatever. Just being complete dicks. Being really mean and nasty about it. Antagonizing these people. Granted, there were some vegans that were being, pretty mean, but some people were directing these pictures to no one in particular. Just screw vegans, vegans this, vegans that. Okay, assholes. Vegans are very compassionate about animals. Alright? Irrespective of what you think of them, if you think they're infantile, stupid, they need to toughen up, think they're liberal, whatever, these people are very compassionate towards animals. So when you post a picture of a dead animal, that breaks them down. It saddens them. They find it morally reprehensible. So when you post a picture of a dead animal directed at these vegans, well, how is that any different than, or how is that any better than, say, people who make you want to look at a picture of a pregnant mother, making them want to see a picture of their fetus or an ultrasound before they decide to get an abortion. Shove it in their face saying, yeah, this is what you're about to kill, Mom. This is what you're about to kill. An innocent freaking baby. Can you live with that? Can somebody explain the difference? Because there may be an explanation that makes sense, but I just can't seem to find it. And even if there is an explanation that makes sense as the difference between the two, isn't it just kind of messed kind of a messed up thing to shove a picture of a dead animal in a vegan's face? Somebody that's very compassionate about animals, somebody that's very compassionate about protecting the lives of animals, even if you disagree with it, what kind of person are you to shove a picture of a dead animal in their face? It's screwed up. It's just wrong. It's gross. It's sick. Hey, you have your convictions just like they do. If you have your things you find objectionable that if they were shoved in your face, you'd be like, why the hell are you doing that, you sick moron? Everybody has that line. Everybody has that limit. And you think it's a-okay just because you eat food that comes from animals, and you're one of those normal ones out there with all your protein and all. So you think it's okay to show vegans pictures of dead deer or dead cows or dead chickens and dead duck and dead everything you hunt and kill because you find it pleasurable or fun, or because you want to sustain your own life. Think about that next time. Next time you want to antagonize a vegan because you think they're all the same, because you think they're just trying to be trendy, which is funny in and of itself, because if a vegan is trying to be trendy, then why are they going for a cause that's not socially acceptable? When you're trying to be trendy, aren't you trying to latch onto something that's socially acceptable, that the majority of people don't derogate, that the majority of people don't antagonize and belittle? So that's interesting in and of itself. Just stop with this garbage. You're not cool, you're not funny, you're not hip, you're not trendy, you're not in the now. You're a jerk. And vegans that may be watching this maybe can appreciate this. Just people in general, generally good human beings in general. I mean, do you go up to a smoker who's trying to quit and shove pictures of cigarettes in their face? That's all I have to say. See you next video, and keep it metal.